Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on how Hulu on Disney Plus is already exceeding Disney's expectations. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So last month, Disney launched Hulu on Disney Plus in the United States. Now this is a beta mode and it's only in like a testing phase until March when they roll it out properly. And it basically means that Disney Plus subscribers who are also Hulu subscribers or Disney Bundle subscribers can get access to Hulu content through Disney Plus in the United States with a brand new tab called Hulu, and they got a little beta logo in there as well. And it's very much like what we've seen internationally with the Star Hub, with lots of shows like Only Murders in the Building, The Bear, etc. Though there's a lot more content in there because of Hulu's got lots more licensed content. And there's a few little tweaks in there that you don't see internationally. There's just a lot more licensed stuff, Warner Brothers, Nickelodeon, etc. But at the minute, it's still very much kind of separate from Disney Plus and kind of it's a little bit of a test zone. This past week, Disney's president of global advertising, Rita Farrow, took part in a fireside chat with Justin Lebon on LinkedIn where they spoke about advertising on Disney's linear channels and streaming services, including Disney Plus and Hulu. During the interview, she revealed that the launch of Hulu on Disney Plus has far exceeded every metric we have planned for it in its short amount of time that we've had it. The addition of Hulu on Disney Plus has helped make it easier for bundled subscribers to get access to the content that they want in an easier way. She went on to add, when you give them the ability to discover that they have the content accessible in the experience they're viewing it in, they spend more time on that content. Now, I think it makes a lot of sense that Hulu on Disney Plus so far has been a big success for the launch, because ultimately I couldn't see why it wouldn't. I mean, if you're making access to this Hulu content there within Disney Plus, it's only natural that people are going to check it out, especially, you know, that idea that, you know, if you've gone in for Percy Jackson and you just kind of maybe just click on Hulu, or maybe now you're just firing up the Disney Plus app anyway because you find it works better and you just like the way that it rolls and stuff. That's definitely going to be a key thing. The introduction of Star internationally drastically increased the engagement. It increased how much time people were watching content, how much time they were in the app, and just generally reduced the churn. So I think we're going to see a lot more of this coming up in the future. And I'm really glad that it has met expectations and just kind of gone past what they wanted. I think that is exactly what we wanted to hear, because this is going to be the future, really. They know that Disney Plus cannot survive in its current form of just putting out Disney Channel stuff and the odd film and the big Marvel and Star Wars shows. It's going to need to be more than that. And Hulu offers all of that and more. You get all of that general entertainment, big dramas and stuff to keep adults engaged while still having the stuff for the younger audiences and for the families and stuff. You need all of it, especially if you're competing against these other big boys. This is what I've been saying for years, and we've seen it with Star. I think that's one of the biggest thing with this whole Hulu on Disney Plus launch, and this, you know, we've been waiting for it for so long, was because it's already worked internationally. It wasn't like this was something brand new and it was for the first time. The only big difference, obviously, is they've got that established streaming service and they've kind of got to blend the lines and merge them in together slowly and get people used to it. Get people used to the idea that you can see, you know, the bear next to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And we still haven't even got fully into that in the US just yet. Obviously with the beta it's very limited off and still closed off, and I think that's going to change pretty soon. But it's great to see that Disney has been happy with it, and hopefully that's the key thing, because they were a bit like, well, we're just going to see what the reaction is. Maybe they were seeing, you know, they knew they were going to get some pushback. I mean, that's only natural that would happen. Anytime anything changes, there will be that. And there'll be some audiences that will not just want to keep Disney Plus just for kids, at which point you set up those children profiles so that you can set them up and keep them protected that way, which you know, is fully understandable. You don't want to just pass over your Disney Plus app to an 8-year-old and just say, watch what you want. This is not a good idea. But yeah, so it's good to see them doing this, and generally, hopefully we find out more about how well it's doing, etc. in the coming weeks and stuff ahead. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very, very good year for Disney Plus with the addition of Hulu on Disney Plus, bringing in so much more content and stuff. I think it's going to be great. But let us know, are you using it? Are you planning on getting it maybe when it launches fully? But let us know what you think of all this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.